He's an American entrepreneur and internet personality who has made waves in talent management, e-commerce, and financial services.
Russell Hartley is here to share why he's known as TikTok's most eligible bachelor.
Welcome.
Welcome to you. How you doing?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me, guys.
Does that make you embarrassed slightly? Like you see, like you're blushing a little bit.
Yeah.
How did this come about? How did TikTok's most eligible bachelor thing happen?
Well, what happened actually was that I see the videos of like, oh, hopping in the Lambo, oh, she's a gold digger, bro. Those kind of videos, and then I started making content like, wait a second, what's wrong with that though? Actually,
everyone wants that life,
right? I was like, can you blame women for wanting more out of life? And I say, the way I see it, if you don't want to be a provider as a man, there's something wrong with you. I think there's a problem there. So like, don't you take care of your mama? See, as you can see in my video there, I'm talking about it. So basically, what I'm saying is, if it's your woman, when she looks good, put together, she's got her hair done, got her nails done, got nice jewelry on, whatever. That makes you look good as a man. So why wouldn't you want to provide that for them? Because that's just, it's nice. It's nice for them to have that sort of adornment that they know it came from you.
Right.
That's basically what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a very traditional view, I think. And so I want to know, what is some maybe dating advice that you could possibly give our viewers watching now?
Now, when I say be a provider, I don't mean be taken advantage of, obviously. But what I mean is that when you start dating and you guys get a little more serious, take care of your woman, it's all good. You want to take care of her hair, nails, whatever. But in the beginning of it, just simply be a gentleman. When you do what you say you're going to do, and just follow through. And I think that helps. I think that just by itself right there will help improve your dating life dramatically.
Is that a mindset that you switch on, like a provider mindset? Is it important to have that kind of vision for how things should be, providing for people?
What kind of man doesn't want to provide for his people? That seems weird. It seems like I shouldn't have to. That's not my responsibility. Who rightfully thinks that way? These characteristics that women want. For instance, I want a man that's well put together. I want a man who's well dressed. I want a man who's financially stable and secure and generous. Don't you want those characteristics for yourself as a man anyways? Do you really want to be a guy that's like, I don't have to do any of these things. You should just like me for all my imaginary potential. And so I think that it's better that just adopting a provider mindset just bodes well for your character. And I think it just will help you in dating dramatically.
What kind of qualities do you think either women should be looking for in their partners, or vice versa, men should be looking for in their partners?
Well, again, don't be taken advantage of. Being a provider does not mean just giving strangers money. That's not what I'm saying exactly. I mean, be generous, be about what you're about in your life, but then, when you start dating, when you start moving things along, then you can start providing for it, taking care of your people. That's good. Characteristics that, women should look for, guys that have follow through, consistent, text back, that sort of thing. And then men should be looking for women that, are serious about giving them attention, and they want to, they're also just honest and upright and consistent. You're looking for all these things, I think, at the beginning.
Yeah, you just mentioned honest and upright. Authenticity should come with all of this. It should come from a place of, centered from you, if that's what you believe, and that's the way it should be, right? There should be an authenticity to every aspect of this kind of way of thinking and living.
Sure. I mean, you're not going to get very far. People can sniff it out when you're a little off. You're a little weird. So you're trying to present. People can tell. You get a bad vibe from folks right away, and it's like they'll tell it. They'll text their girlfriend. I don't know about that one. He seems
like
a little off.
Yeah, for sure. Not right.
Yeah. So you gotta be genuine, be authentic, and it's better for you in the future, anyways, because then you're going to end up with a swift change up that might happen later. That's nobody's going to like, and it's going to cause tension, unnecessary tension. So.
And you're saying that provider mentality, and in terms of talking about authenticity, I mean, how would you recommend somebody would gain that perspective if they didn't already have it?
Once you make enough to take care of yourself, two can live for the price of one. Just take care of your woman. That's it. Don't you take care of your mama? I do. Just take care of her, and I think that will, all of those things will sort of come naturally. Men that have a provider mindset bear responsibility for others. That's it. You take care of your people. That's it.
Words from TikTok's most eligible bachelor, ladies and gentlemen. You can learn more about American businessman and internet personality Russell Hartley by visiting him online at russellhartley.com.